Hey CJ, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I want to see your workout.
This is around like 200 pounds.
I got all of like 20 pounds to your 200 right now.
And lift. 222 pounds. All right.
Oh, that's I believe in you, CJ. That's ridiculous.
So here's what happened this week. There have now been more than 1.5 million cases of coronavirus in the US and over 5 million worldwide. There have been more than 100,000 deaths in the US. But there is good news, and that's that even more than that number are recovering from coronavirus. And states across the US are trying to figure out the next steps. Some states like Georgia, Indiana, and Florida are opening up restaurants, nail salons, and outdoor spaces, while places like New York City are taking things slower by enforcing social distancing rules in parks and keeping beaches closed for now. Scientists are already working on hundreds of vaccines and treatments, and a few of them are showing promise. Also under lockdown, carbon emissions are dropping drastically, but scientists wonder if it'll last once restrictions are lifted. And while all of this is going on around the world, we're all over here wondering what to do this summer and what school's going to look like in the fall.
So first school was closed, then it got canceled. Now it seems like the entire summer is getting canceled. And for you guys, this time's supposed to be super important. Everyone is now having to change up their summers, but some people were actually had epic summer plans, like my friend CJ. CJ, what up? How's it going?
It's good. How are you?
You were supposed to be at the Olympics right now, dude.
Yeah. Yes. So I was supposed to be in Tokyo for weightlifting. I was supposed to go to Columbus, Ohio for like the Arnold Classic. Then like after the Arnold Classic, I was supposed to travel to Egypt. End of June, July, that's when I was gonna fly to the Olympics. And I was supposed to be in Tokyo for about a month. And then after that, I was supposed to come home. And that was supposed to be my summer, but unfortunately the coronavirus made, different plans for that.
I mean, you're going through all of this. This is a huge moment in your life. You're heading to the Olympics. And then a pandemic hits.
I guess I was like, just taking it like my moment will come. I just keep that in my head. Since 2016, I was like, okay, 2020 is gonna be my year. Just train hard for that. And then once we get to 2020, it got canceled, and it was just like, I'll work harder. But it just pushed it back to next year. So I was just like, just gotta stay positive.
So what are you doing to train then? How is your training different now under lockdown?
So I usually go to a gym, but with the pandemic and everything, the gym's closed down. So I'm training out of my garage, and it's all right. I just have to make some adjustments, because I don't have like all the equipment.
Okay, CJ, let's talk to Dr. Lee. Dr. Lee is a scientist, a writer, a professor. He knows a lot about what's happening right now in the world of this pandemic. And Dr. Lee, CJ and I have been talking. A lot of us are bummed because summer is like canceled. What are we doing, Dr. Lee?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for a lot of people. And CJ, I mean, unbelievable that you were going to the Olympics. The problem is we've got this virus that's spreading, and we don't have a vaccine right now, and we don't have any medications that can prevent the infection. So the only real option is what we call social distancing. The other possibility is testing. So we can test a lot of different people, and then that will tell us where the virus is spreading.
I see places are like starting to reopen. Do you think it's too soon, or is it the right thing what they're doing?
The challenge is we're seeing different people do different things throughout the country. So I would be careful about places that are reopening where there wasn't a clear organization that's clearly using public health officials and scientists to be guiding this.
I think that, young people and teenagers are also getting hit particularly hard.
Definitely. I mean, your teenage years, you're experiencing so much. Everything's new. You're learning a lot from your friends. We can't lose sight of that because we do have a large group of people who are not going through the same experience that many of us went through. Positive side, though, it's amazing how you can learn how to adapt to these grand issues and these problems. And then later on in your life, you're like, okay, no sweat, because heck, this isn't a huge pandemic. I can deal with this.
No one saw this coming. How are you approaching that this summer? I mean, how are you dealing with that?
I am bummed that, Olympics had to get pushed back. That's like the negative, but I always try to like look at the positive. Even though it is a whole another year, I still have more time to train, get better, and just, try to stay positive about it.
One easy way to stay positive, some happier news. One thing that's keeping us all busy while we're at home is TikTok. This Scoob Dance challenge got 2 billion views before the Scooby-Doo film was released.
I'm gonna put it in the bowl, but don't touch it yet, okay?
And I don't know about you, but my urge to snack is stronger than ever.
I'll be back, all right? Don't touch them.
That's why I really feel for the kids in this challenge that's going around that's testing their snacking temptation.
Don't touch.
Just give them the candy.
You get to hug me. Oh my God! Oh my God!
While we're all thinking of creative ways to keep in touch with our friends and family, this teenager went above and beyond just to get a hug. And while she's stuck at home, 12-year-old fashion designer Ashlyn So has created more than 500 masks for frontline workers.
Hey Ashlyn, how's it going? Your masks are so cool.
Thank you.
Do you have some? Can you show me one of them?
This one was my newest one, so it has like a zipper right here, and they all have like a wire on the nose and a pocket so you can insert a filter.
How did you decide to start making masks?
My mom showed me like some pictures on Instagram of these masks, so I found a pattern online, and it was from a hospital. So I used that pattern and I was able to make all these masks.
How many have you made so far?
I made 500 so far. I'm raising money to make more masks so that professionals like manufacturers and seamstresses can help me make even more masks. On our website, for every one that you buy, we donate 2.
Why was it so important to you to also then donate masks along with the ones that you sold?
The whole point was to help like frontline workers. I think what they're doing is really brave, and I knew that by making these masks I wasn't gonna stop the pandemic, but like I was gonna be able to help, and if everybody in our community like did a little to chip in, then we would be able to stop this. Like some people may not be able to sew, but people can help by just staying at home and staying 6 feet apart from others.
Ashlyn, thanks so much. It's so inspiring to hear about all the great work that you're doing. Your masks are cool, they're beautiful, and they're actually helping to save lives, which is amazing. But before we say goodbye, can you show us how to make a mask?
Yeah. So this mask turned out really well. I hope you guys like this video. Bye.
Now, if like me, sewing isn't quite your thing, that is totally okay. The biggest thing you can do while stuck at home this summer is try to stay positive and just help out wherever you can.